Assalamualaikum, grade 7. Hope so you all are fine. Beta grade 7, in our previous lecture I gave you introduction about acids, bases and salts, and I gave you reading up to page number 44. I hope so you have done reading up to here, and all of you beta make unit tag for this unit, acids, bases and salts. For unit tag you can make like I have shown you in previous lecture. For acid, write acids and make 2 to 3 acids like tomato, lemon or vinegar bottle you can make. And then write salts for bases, and for bases you will make a small toothpaste and a small soap and color in it and write a small letter. In small letter write soap and toothbrush in picture which you draw, and then make a small packet of soap and then write the unit name, acids, bases and salts like previously I show you in introduction. Okay beta, now we are going to do the filling the blanks on page number 44. And keep one thing in your mind, that you have to use pencil on your book. Don't use pen or marker or any other thing. I am using here pointer because in video it will be not clear if I use here pencil. So you must use lead pencil for your book work. Okay. Hydrochloric acid is a strongest acid. Acetic acid is a weak acid. A dilute acid is an acid having lower concentration. As per strength, acids are of two types, concentrated and dilute. If we put phenolphthalein solution in an acid, it will turn colorless. Now we are talking about bases. As I tell you, bases have bitter taste and they are slippery in touch. And when we talk about bases, bases turn blue litmus paper into red. I will show you a litmus paper and its properties of acids and bases, like what is litmus paper and what it will be like when we put it into acid or when we put it into base. This picture I am showing you about the acid base detection through litmus paper. First is about acid solution. You can see here was the blue litmus paper. First it was blue. When we put it in acid solution, it turns into red. And when we talk about basic solution, it was red litmus paper. When we put it into a basic solution, red litmus paper turns into blue. Clear? Then here are some common bases and where they are found: ammonium hydroxide, window glass or cleaner, and same like I tell you yesterday that in paste also. Magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia. Calcium hydroxide, lime water. Sodium hydroxide, soap. Potassium hydroxide, soap. Here is the sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is a common constituent of soaps. So different types of bases. Bases are basically of two types, weak bases and strong bases, and common strong bases are sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide, and they are corrosive to skin. Corrosive mean they cause damage to the skin. So these bases are called caustic soda. Caustic means corrosive, so that's why the name of caustic soda is with the name of corrosive, with the word of corrosive. Caustic soda and caustic potash. Calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide are weak bases. The bases which are soluble in water are called alkalis. For example, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, etc. are alkalis. What are alkalis? Means they are soluble in water, they dissolve completely in water, they mix completely in water. But there are some bases that are either partially soluble or insoluble, means somewhat they dissolve in water but not completely, or completely insoluble. Such bases are not called alkalis. For example, calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide. These are the bases but not alkalis. Therefore, it is said that all alkalis are bases but all bases are not alkalis. And here is, do you know? Magic ink can be prepared by using baking soda solution. Writing something on a white sheet using baking soda solution, rub a slice of fresh beetroot over the message written. The message will become visible. So, properties of bases. Bases have some unique features like acids turn the you can say blue litmus into red. Bases turn red litmus into blue, and acids are sour in taste, bases are bitter in taste, and soapy in touch or slippery in touch. Phenolphthalein solution pink and become yellow with methyl orange solution. Bases are corrosive to skin and they conduct electricity. Acids also conduct electricity. Then these are the reactions. You have to carefully read these reaction. Potassium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid, what they make, they produce potassium chloride plus water. Ammonium hydroxide plus nitric acid, they produce ammonium nitrate plus water. Sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid, they produce sodium chloride plus water. Next, we have uses of bases, and bases we also use in our daily life, like in soaps and many other useful compounds, and in industries also. Sodium hydroxide is commonly known as caustic soda, which is important base and widely used in industry and laboratories. Industrially, it is obtained from electrolysis of brine solution. Brine solution is salt water. It is mainly used in manufacturing soaps and detergents, in manufacturing paper, rayon, textiles, medicines, etc., or as a lab reagent. Next is ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide is an important base and widely used in various industries and laboratories. It is used as ink or stain remover and to clean journal household articles, in manufacturing fertilizers such as ammonium nitrate, in manufacturing nylon, plastics, dyes, etc. Do you know ammonium hydroxide is commonly used base which does not have metal atom in its molecule. Instead of metal, it has ammonium ion in it. Next is calcium hydroxide is commonly known as slaked lime. It is extensively used in whitewashing of houses, as a cheap quality of cement, in preparing bleaching powder, in neutralizing acidity of soil. Soil becomes acidic due to excessive use of chemical fertilizer. In acidic soil, plants cannot grow. Adding slaked lime, calcium hydroxide to acidic soil make it soluble for plant. Then on next page there is magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide is commercially known as milk of magnesia. It is important antacid and used to neutralize acidity caused due to excessive secretion of hydrochloric acid in our stomach during digestion process. You have to do reading from page number 44 from this basis topic up to here on page number 47. Clear? Up to here, do reading properly and learn the filling the blanks that we have done. Have a great day, dear students. Allah Hafiz.